So, refresh my memory. Who was on the upper level and who had ridden the elevator down to the basement?
We're the doomed pair right here, me and Sai.
Basement level goons?
Yeah.
We're almost dead.
And...
I am in front of the window on the top floor because I was about to do the defenestration.
Right, okay.
Huh?
I think I'm on the top floor, too.
I believe it was just these two that went down to the basement.
Yeah.
And one of the duergar super armored dudes is dead thanks to our thrall, which is now defunct.
But you have one more up there that's still a combatant.
Right, which is for them to deal
And I
with.
did cast darkness, so we're dark in there, but he was able to see us, I believe.
One bad guy saw you through it as the cutscene began, and he was like, "Now pull the lever, Kronk!"
And angry Viking daddies on the second floor.
Yep.
Yankee
And just to
dragon.
clarify, you don't know whether or not the duergar in the basement saw you or just saw impenetrable magical darkness. Remember, they do have dark vision, so they'd be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
Either way, it's bad news.
I remember you saying that he was looking directly at me, which I did at the time take to mean that he saw through the magical
Yes,
darkness.
and I could see why you take it that way. However, in
However you're wrong.
in retrospect, it's
However
unclear.
incorrect.
That's okay.
You could take it either
It's
way. On the top floor, you have one duergar mechanic type person, a standard duergar, who attempted to yeet the lever out the window, I believe successfully.
Failure.
Failed to
We
yeet
rolled
the
like a
lever.
2, and it clanked against the window and hit the floor. That's why we're in front of it now, because we were scrapping over it.
Gotcha. And a duergar, they're called hammerers, the super armored ones that have...
Same.
They're almost, they almost look like... I'll pull up the picture for you. Actually, it might be
They
down
got
here
the
somewhere.
spike thing right over their forehead, right?
Yeah.
I don't have it here, but I'll work on it.
I think I could have sworn he showed us.
Yeah, I did, but I don't have it up here, so I'll just find it again.
It's okay. It's hammered into our memory.
Yes.
Grand Slimerer. He's from Denny's.
They are duergar that have been
Just launches breakfast. right here.
like affixed to a mechanical exoskeleton, and one of them is lumbering towards you. And while they are piloting this exoskeleton, they don't have like a look of cognition on their face. They're very slack-jawed and dead-eyed.
Interns.
No, interns still have hope.
Yes.
Do
Oh,
they?
contractors.
Yeah, you lose hope when you become a full-time employee.
Pull up a picture. Yeah, there's a good picture.
Yeah, show me this hammerer.
Show me this thick boy!
Whip out that durg.
You can mirror this ham.
No, please. Put it away. The kids,
Put away your
the kids
durg.
are here. Please.
Put away your dirt.
Who wants to see my dirt pics?
No unsolicited dirt
my
pics.
dirt, please respond.
I unleashed my dragon. Please respond.
Better cast it large on that, bitch.
So that's what comes lumbering out of this
is-
side closet almost. That
I went to school with him.
I've had days like that.
I went ahead and turned off the heat. Let me know if you need it back on.
I still need it, unfortunately. It's
Okay.
very cold over here.
Sorry, I can't move it any closer to you without putting it. It's
Yeah.
got to be where it is. Unfortunately, with
Unfortunately,
where
all the
office
heat
is.
leaves from this wall, so that's why it's really cold. But I will let you know. Hopefully, it's very soon.
So while you are scrapping with this mechanic on the top level, you see that they are working these gears, and these gears they perform a number of functions. The little ones on the outer periphery are working the elevators, and these elevators are on a constant up-down cycle. They stop for a minute or so on each floor, and then move to the next floor. It doesn't appear that there's any like buttons to press or anything like that, and they are open like cage elevators. It's like sort of like a cargo or freight elevator, not like a passenger elevator. The large gears on the inside seem to control this this double door here that's mounted to the top of the structure that they have opened and are trying to keep open.
That's where the dragon came from,
Yep.
right?
And then as the away team, as Sai and Zevelin reach the bottom floor, and they come face to face with this duergar who is, while the rest are sort of soot-stained and look like they've been working underground in a forge for a long time, this one is wearing like immaculate, like purple and white robes.
Yep. He's a member of Ghost.
Yep, exactly. And he looks into the magical darkness in the elevator, making brief eye contact with you, perhaps. And then before before there's any other actions to be told, he issues a command to release the weapon over his shoulder. And you can hear the bellowing of dwarves in duergar, dwarvish, as they relay his orders throughout the underside of this. And then almost immediately after that order is issued, this dragon begins to rise through the shaft of the of the building. And he is coming up to the top floor. And you guys can't see him, but you can feel him as the rush of air from underneath, from his wings, begins to like blow outward from this building, and steam and smoke and sparks and cinders all come up with it. I will allow the people on the upper floor who are in melee range of these doors, which I think is going to be Pavu and maybe you, if you want to take a attack of opportunity on this dragon as it goes by you, I will allow it.
I mean, why would I not?
I would like to instead use the spectacle as the opportunity to yeet the engineer out the window.
Okay. We have a initiative order from last time, but I think I want to redo it.
Cool.
I will put the dragon on there just for shits and giggles. Otherwise, then everybody give me...
You can always grab him. Try to grab onto it.
God, no, I can't be that person.
Anybody over a 20?
Mine's worse. We all suck.
Okay. Anybody between a 15 and a 20?
Woof.
Yikes. Okay. Moving right along, I suppose. Anybody between a 10 or a 15?
11, sorry.
11. All right.
New high score!
Woo!
Alright, cool.
All right.
I've got an 8, my lowest yet.
Yeah, it gets worse.
8 for Zev. 5 and 10?
6.
Also 6.
It gets worse.
I'm going to put 6. I'm going to put Pavu in front of Una.
What other numbers are there?
And Koos, can I just put you at the end?
It's a natural 1, buddy.
Well done.
Yeah!
I think I saw a 2.
17 under par.
2s don't
Thank
exist.
Never saw a 2 and never will.
And we'll just put the dragon at the end of the initiative order for,
Oh, good.
for ha-has.
Oh.
So we'll go in initiative order. Sai, this order gets bellowed over the shoulder, and then there is a huge commotion, a rush of like the fanning of flames and like almost a deafening roar of wind as this dragon begins to launch towards the sky. You can see that this duergar that issued the order, this priestly type garbed fellow, gives like one last look back into the elevator and then turns on his heel and is about to leave. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Earth Tremor.
Okay.
Wait, how far is he first?
We'll say he's 10 feet from you and preparing to leave.
Perfect. So then I'll just step 5 feet closer, because this is a range of 10 feet.
Okay.
Earth Tremor. Cause the ground within range. Each creature other than you in the area must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, they take damage and knock prone.
Okay. I think he's going to make it with a 19 on the die.
Oh, bitch.
Let's see. Yeah, it was a dex saving throw, you said?
Yep.
All right, that's going to be a 22.
Never mind. I tried.
All right. So Earth Tremor goes off. What effects aside from the mechanics?
The area becomes difficult terrain until cleared.
I
Okay.
hate to be that guy. I don't think you can see him.
Yeah, if you're in magical darkness, I guess you can.
No, I stepped out.
Oh, okay. Yep. So a 5-foot step out of the darkness and cast the spell?
Yeah.
All right.
I missed that part. Sorry, Dave.
No worries. All right, that was Sai. This duergar hammerer is going to close the distance to you from his... These are 10-foot squares, I believe.
Yes.
So he's going to close the distance to... Where was Pavu in this area? Stop me when I get close.
I think I was...
Pavu and Una were both where the hallway meets the room.
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to go 10, 20, 30. Looks like he won't be able to get to that square in time, but he's lumbering in your direction. Zev, it is your turn.
Well, she couldn't see what's happening, but she certainly, she as you mentioned in your description, she feels the shaft. So,
Yes. The shaft is big, and it's large and in charge.
And windy.
so I think she'll at least try to peek out of the darkness stealthily as possible.
Sure.
To, I'll use a bonus action to hide so that he doesn't. She knows something. She doesn't know that she's seen yet because she can't see out of the darkness herself.
Sure.
Do I get advantage because I'm in the darkness? Just curious.
No, I won't. I'm not going to give you advantage for that.
All right, so 18.
18's pretty good. All right, so...
And just peek out and I'm going to look and see where he's going.
Oh,
what's
God,
going
it's
on.
huge.
All right, so try to maintain the fog of war as much as possible. I had a mechanic for this and it didn't work out for me.
It's fine.
The elevator comes out right in this room here.
All right.
These doors are open, and this is where he has started to retreat to. So he's going that way, and he's turning the corner to make a right to go through these double doors here. This is what you can see, is the entirety of this room and through the doorway into here. And that's just with a quick peek, that's what you can see.
Okay, well, the elevator's going to go back up on its own anyway, right?
Yes.
Okay, there's probably not much cyanide can do down here. That's our team name, by the way, Cyanide.
Cyanide and happiness?
Yeah. Nice, haven't listened to that, haven't heard.
Cyanide and crappiness. Your tummy problems.
Oh, I thought you were just throwing shade at Dave.
No.
Cyanide and that asshole.
Well, element of surprise, I suppose. I can at least try to take out this important-looking duergar quickly. And assuming I am indeed stealth from him, I will try to take a laser pistol shot.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, so I probably definitely hit with a 24.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Sweet, so that's going to be 66 damage.
66. That kills him outright. Boom.
Sweet, yeah.
Oof.
Oop, that was a 1.
That was a 1.
Yep, so we got 6, 12, 18.
18
Radiant
points of
damage.
damage. He takes all of it.
And sweet. And then,
Yep.
so as not to be a target, just go back into the darkness where I know the elevator is,
Okay.
and let it take it. And Sai, are you out of the darkness still?
I stepped out, so yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
As part of my movement, can I at least tap him to come back in?
Yeah, I'll let you do like a get over here kind of a tap. It won't grant him any mechanical advantage to moving, but yeah, you could get his attention. Sure.
Sai, come. Just really quick.
It's all move flies.
Is that it for Zevlin?
I think that's all I can do.
All right, Pavu and then Una.
Okay, I'm,
You're up. Yep.
yeah, so
You are.
I'm...
Oops. You are right here, we'll say.
Right, okay.
You guys can both be occupying the square because you're 10-foot squares.
Right. And there's a duergar coming towards us?
He is right. He went 1, 2, 3, so he's standing right here.
Okay. You said something about an opportunity attack on the dragon. I don't think I'm in a position to be able to actually
Doesn't
do
seem like
that.
it, no.
Yeah, okay, great. I am going to run... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to shoot him with my laser pistol.
All right.
All right. Pew pew!
All right.
We're packing.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
For a little while. That's so amazing. Yeah, so I'm going to shoot a laser at him.
All righty. Make sure you're keeping track of your ammo, too, because when they run out, they're down.
I am down to 13 ammo on my,
Ammo.
my 13 amos.
And ammo was his name.
That's gonna, what is my, with proficiency? Or
Yes,
no?
with proficiency.
Okay, and
A gift of the Illithids.
Was it strength or
Dex.
Dex? Oh, amazing. That's a 21.
Sexy Dexy.
21.
21 hits, do damage.
Great.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
That's big.
14 zap.
14 zap damage.
Yeah.
He gets zapped for 14.
Okay. Let me just look at how this works.
And of note, I misread their speed. He only actually moved into 20 feet, so he's actually only here. You can still shoot him. Doesn't
Yeah,
change anything.
I'm peeking out into the hallway and then pew down the, not hallway, but like out of the hallway down into the room.
Into the room, yeah.
I've got 2 attacks. Can I shoot him again?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if that was like I had to punch him or not.
No, it's the laser weapons don't have the loading property, so.
Fabulous.
That's a crit.
Crit?
Ooh.
Crit!
Crit your pants!
Do I have 6? Can I borrow one of your square boards? Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay, so that's
That's
going to be
pretty fucking good.
6. That's going to be 6. So 12, 8, 20 points of damage.
All right. Your first shot sort of makes him stagger. The second one goes right through the dome piece and drops him in a clatter of iron on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Incaudible.
All right.
Pavu's just like in the hallway being like, handguns.
Is that it for Pavu? Do you want to move anywhere?
Are there any other combatants in the room?
There is still a mechanist that's hanging out by this window. He's wrestling over this lever that he liberated from the machinery, and he's trying to throw it out the window, but Koos is on the other side of the window trying to fight him for it.
Okay, I'm going to make my way into the room towards him. I've got 40 movement, so as close as I can get
10,
to him.
20, 30, 40. He's occupying this square here. You're in melee with him.
I have no more things to do.
You have no more goods.
No more goods.
All right. Then that's it for Pavu, Una, and then Koos.
Una will... I'm just gonna try to Eldritch Blast that motherfucker through the gears again.
Sure. He's going to get a +2 to his armor class because of the cover he gets from the gears.
Let me just double check, because I think I did this slightly wrong last time, but I do have Spell Sniper, so...
So you ignore covers, which means he
Do
will
I
not
just
get a +2.
straight up ignore cover? Or is it...
Straight up ignore it.
Nice.
Yep. So any benefit he would have gained, he no longer gains.
Fabulous.
You have multiple beams.
Oh, right.
Spell Sniper's a good one.
Yeah.
Sniper's a good job.
Beat me up, Scotty.
That's at least one hit.
Yeah, that is... an 18 and a 13.
The 18 will hit.
Awesome. 1d10. God, it's like I haven't played D&D in weeks.
Weird.
I know, right? Oh. Boom. 3 points of damage.
All right.
Ew.
Yeah, I mean, you got his attention, for sure. Anything else for Una?
Nope. I kind of like not being in melee range.
All right, cool. Then you'll hang back and just shoot through the gears.
Yep.
Koos Bulad, is your turn, and then the dragon will be on deck.
Okay, well, I've already got the guy grappled from last session, if I remember correctly. I'm
That sounds
going
about
to
right.
perform a help action and call Nyantai.
Isn't Nyantai out with the dogs?
Is he? Did we leave him out with the dogs?
Yeah,
We left him outside.
Oh, well, fuck me, then I'm just going to chuck this guy out the fucking window.
There you go.
Oh, fuck yeah, fuck him up.
The lever, do you have it?
The lever was on the floor last time.
Lever's on the floor. I believe he
Oh,
tried to
no,
yeet it
no,
out the
Koos.
window, and it bounced off the
bounced
wall
off the
because he missed
wall.
his attack roll.
Yeah, so it's first of my 2 attacks is going to be to chuck him out the window. So athletics check. Boom. It's kind of a shit roll. I've got a 13, 14 against his
Against
athletics.
his athletics.
Or acrobatics if he wants.
Yeah.
We're going to go with athletics, and it's a 9.
Get the fuck out. Wilhelm scream. And then I'm going to pick up the lever and hustle my way over to the machinery and
All right.
prepare for next turn.
Okay. Unfortunately, that concludes your turn, and the dragon comes up from the shaft.
Come from the
Rockets
shaft.
by you. It sounds like you will be the only one who will be in range of giving it a parting shot as it goes by. Are you interested in doing that?
Yeah, I'll bonk him with a spoon on the way by.
Okay.
It misses.
Okay. Good to know. I mean, it's not surprising. This is an unexpected dragon rising up from the floor.
No,
that
it's
you're
very
just like,
surprising.
He just goes out the window. Get!
Get back down!
like when a bee flies in through the screen door, you're like, get up!
I'm just imagining you actually do like connect with the spoon, and it's like the chocolate sauce that you put on ice cream, and just just falls back in.
The dragon shoots through these 2 open doors at the top of the structure, sort of like gets up into the night sky, finds its bearings, and sort of orients itself with the tower itself, and then looks out over the mountains, over the valley, towards the 10 towns, and starts to rocket off that way, moving at a fairly good clip. Right now, you guys are in the unoccupied top level of the structure. You guys are down on the bottom. You've both stepped off the elevator at this point, or are you back
I'm
on
back on the
back on the elevator?
Zev likes to survive.
Yep. Before your turn comes up, you will have the option to either ride the elevator back up or stay on it, or stay on this floor. All right. That is the end of the turn order. The dragon is no longer a combatant. All duergar are going to go on 1, because that makes it easier for me. Sai, it is your turn. You have stepped off the elevator, right? Yeah. All right. Well, you see that this duergar in the robes is still within eyeshot of you. You can do whatever you want.
And I heard Zev say, "Sorry, let's get out of
Just
here."
yeah, come on.
Yep.
But that need not stop you from taking a parting shot.
Yeah.
Or you can not listen to me at all.
I have a laser pistol.
I have a laser stamen. Let's make
And
plans.
he probably...
Let's make laser flowers.
If he can't see you when you emerge from the darkness, maybe that'll give you advantage. Who knows?
I think it's the first time I've ever gotten that look from you. I think I'm addicted to it now.
You're a dick something.
Yeah.
Oh no, you already stepped down. Never mind.
Yeah, I already did. Yeah, I'll try to shoot him and then run back into the elevator.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Okay. A full-blown laser fight is going on just off the elevator. You guys on the top floor probably can hear more of the melee going on the floor below you than anything. And that's after the ringing in your ears clears from this dragon that just shot up, like, within feet of you. But downstairs through the elevator shaft and the gears and all the places where the chains and things are stretching from the bottom floor to the top floor, you can hear that your berserkers are in the middle floor just going ham against these duergar. And I mean, it's 9 berserkers and 9 duergar. They're pretty evenly matched. It's a bloody, like, hallway to hallway, small room type close combat fight downstairs. Probably something you're happy not to be a part
One
of.
side's probably having a lot more fun than the other side, though.
Well, yeah.
The murder daddies are having the time of their own lives.
I mean, duergar don't have fun, so...
Yeah.
That's true. Girls just want to have fun, but I don't know any of them. I play D&D.
We just want to have gun.
Girls just want to have gun.
That's why I gave you a bunch of them.
Come home. Morning. Night.
Tom waits.
All right.
No, okay. I don't know where that...
On 1, you hear the sound of this duergar in the robes react to the gunfight that's going on, like, directed at him.
Yeah.
He is going to hustle his buns. We're going to scroll down to the bottom. I'm going to get Josh all day because I love that sound. I love to hear a man
A
suffer.
good weasel.
I pictured it.
Once he gets shot in the back once, he's going to scoot through these double doors and go off to the left and grab some cover.
With one of
He's
both
starting
hands.
to scream at other duergar, or other combatants at least, that are in this large room here. And then he's going to poke around the corner and make an attack of his own.
He's going to pork around the corner.
He's going to pork around the corner. And it can see Sai, right?
Well, I shot and ran back into the elevator that has darkness.
Okay, so you went back around the corner?
Yeah.
So you're back in here. All right, so he can't see you. He's going to hold an action. So he's in here now. He's holding an action. Other duergar are doing duergar things in other places.
I know you're in there. No.
No, I'm not. That is all for duergar right now. Zev, it is your turn.
It is all darkness. I heard the shouting. I'm just gonna stay hidden in the ship.
Are you staying on the elevator? The elevator will go up after your turn if you are going to stay on it.
Yep. I'll whisper to Sai. We need to make a tactical retreat. They're on alert. We need the rest of the group with us.
That's great, but aren't there berserkers on the next level?
That's why we have the clouds, Sai. Just stay quiet.
Okay.
All right.
It's all backed up in the cloud.
Are you declaring a held action or are you just hanging out?
I wouldn't be able to do anything even if I could act because I'm blind in here.
Yeah.
Nope. She's just gonna, I guess, take the dodge action.
Sure. Dodge it is.
7
At the-
Because I'm already invisible to things that can't see
That can't
me
see
and
through
stealthed anyway.
natural darkness. Okay,
So,
sure.
yeah.
The as you sort of delay your turn, hoping that nothing comes around the corner to bop you, the chains start to rattle and shake, and the whole thing starts to lift up, and the elevator begins to ascend. Pavu, it is your turn, and then Una is on deck
Okay, back up to the top.
to the top floor.
Take it from the top.
So you are here.
The mechanist got yeeted out the window by Coos.
Yep, he's down on the floor somewhere. See all these clouds? He's below them.
See all the clouds?
That's still falling.
Yeah.
There are 3 now methods of descent to the lower level. There are the 2 elevators. That's what we're going to call the boring way. And there's this big elevator shaft that the dragon came out of. That's the Pavu way.
I mean, you're
Spider climb.
how far down is that, do you think?
That is a good question.
Yeah,
Kate, there
monks,
are
like,
clouds
feather
outside
fall
of this
and shit?
tower. We are on the top.
And I've got a
I
falling
can
pony she can spider
absorb
climb.
25 points of falling damage.
Let's see.
We're gonna get to the top, and you guys are gonna be gone. We're gonna be
Totally
like,
gone. Where'd they go?
It's gonna be like the Scooby-Doo doors, but just the elevator up and down.
Well, there are 10-foot ceilings, and there's 3 floors. That looks like a lot more than 10 feet, though. I'm gonna just ballpark it and say it's about 100 feet. Looks like 100 feet to me. I mean, look at that depiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we're talking
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
probably more like 250 feet, I would say.
I think it's designed to look like Winterfell.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Except with the big garage doors.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not gonna jump down that if that's 100 feet, homie.
Coward.
Like, sorry.
come on.
You're not at that level of monk yet.
Yeah, I need like at least 5 more levels of monk to get there.
I think level,
To even-
level 7's when they get their falling bullshit, right?
No, level 4 is, but I can only absorb 25 points of falling damage.
Oh, yeah, it's your level times 5,
Yeah,
which is not great.
Okay.
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
only.
if we're talking
tw-
100
it's
feet,
only 25 right now. Ben, I will die.
10d6.
All right, so what are we doing, Pavu?
I'm very worried that other things might come out of that, so I want to figure out a way to like jam it or break it or pick up a pipe on the floor.
Here's the lever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
You did
close-
see, like, this lever that they were fighting over, like, that was the Mechanist's first action when he saw that there were intruders, was to dislodge this lever and attempt to disable the device. So reattaching it would be an action.
I do this.
Okay. You assume you're
Yeah.
just handing it over. All right. If you use your action to reattach the lever to the device, you or somebody else can use an action to start closing the left side of the garage door.
Great.
But it is because you're not a rogue. It is an action to use this item to put it in.
I figured.
Yeah. Anything else for you on your turn?
Sorry.
No, that's all I can think of.
Unaruni.
I cast Spider Climb on myself.
Okay.
She'll go.
All right. Hey, and you're crawling like a freak down the shaft, I believe it. All right.
Freak shaft.
Freak
You're
shaft.
freak shaft.
Horrified.
So, action to cast a spell, movement to spider climb down?
Yep.
All right. I did confirm, I found it in the book, 200 feet. 200 feet from top to bottom.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I would've
lots of feet.
super died.
70 damage. That'd be pretty bad.
Yeah. It would be rough. But you can start climbing down the shaft if you are a shafty type person.
Yep, like the girl in the ring.
Ew.
Junji Ito drawing.
Koos, it is your turn, then it is Sai.
I mount a spoon, I draw a laser rifle, and I descend down the shaft at 70 feet per turn.
Oh, fuck you!
I mean,
I can do that too without a broom.
This is a very Legolas and Gimli moment.
I could do it too if I wanted.
all right, so
I
that's
still
your whole
wanna.
turn is to descend the shaft?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, 70 feet will get you like to where the shaft like opens up into that main room, and it's like a ride at Disney, like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. You go through the center level. Yeah, it opens. And it's just like it's barbarians and dwarves just hacking and slashing each other. It's actually really cool.
You stop for a minute, eat some popcorn.
Just for the cutscene purposes, they're like fighting with back to the door, and I'll grab one of the duergar by the back of the collar to pull him down the shaft.
Does the elevator platform have a ceiling to it?
Yes, it would.
Okay, so yeah, they would not see the globe of darkness.
No.
That is all for Koos. Then it is Sai. Sai, you are on an elevator that is ascending.
Yeah, so, Zev, you want to play 7 Minutes in Heaven? If you don't understand, I can explain the rules. They're real simple.
Doors open. Chaos ensues.
She will.
This campaign is so horny.
I appreciate your optimism, Sai, and she'll try to put her hand on your shoulder, but not seeing you will probably just grab your chest.
Honk, honk.
We're getting warmer.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know
Sorry,
what
you
else.
only have one.
Okay. Then the next turn you'll be on the top floor. Duergar. They do Duergar things. Nobody's in combat with them, so they're doing things on the bottom floor you can't see. Zev, it is your turn. Same thing.
So by now, are we on the second floor?
You will be after the end of this turn. Well, you're on the second floor. You're not on the top floor yet.
Okay. Well, I think since it feels like we're approaching it, Zev will just say, "Stay quiet, so that our murder bodies don't hear us."
The elevator like shudders to a stop on this middle level, and you can hear the sounds of. You can't see anything, obviously, but you hear the sounds of battle.
Mayhem.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Pavud, is your
fine. I
turn.
know my friends aren't there, so dodge action again, and I'm up.
Sounds good. Pavud, is your turn, then Una.
I fixed the lever on this side.
Yep.
This is a 2-man operation, though, isn't it?
You used one action to affix the lever. You would have to use an action this turn to shut the door.
I will do this.
All right.
I don't want anything else coming up that shaft.
All right. With an action, this side of the door shuts. You would have to shut. If you want to shut both of them, you'd have to go do the same. Do one more action on the other side. So you have to go to the right side.
I will go do that because
All right.
we don't half-ass things here in the Pavu family.
All right.
Only like 100%
Question:
complete
there is a
pass.
window here and a window here. Are you taking the long way around, or are you going to jump it? It looks like it would be 10,
40 feet?
20, 30, 40. If you fall, it's only 200 feet down and snow.
It's so good.
And you could absorb 25 points of damage.
My speed is 40.
At best, you could shoot and jump 28 feet.
It's okay, your bones will break your fall.
Yeah, no.
I don't know why I want to.
You're really trying to kill me today, Brian.
You're being a GM is cool.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you guys are the players. You can
This
do
is
whatever
not
you
the
want.
character that I asked you to kill on purpose.
I just wanted to point out that these windows were there if you wanted to use them. But knowing that you don't,
It is an option. It's not a
Pablo
good
looks
one.
out the window and then looks down and looks back up and is like, that is level 1 behavior. And like takes the hallway around.
all right. So you will go. It was one action to turn the lever. So 10, 20, 30, 40. You'll be back up here.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to keep dashing.
Well, you use an action, so you can't dash.
Yeah, well, the next time I'm
Yep.
going to do that.
Understood. That is all for Pavu. Una, you going to continue to spider climb?
Yep. Move dash.
Move
60
dash.
feet.
60 feet. All right, and you move 30 feet the first time, so you're 90 feet down the shaft. You're probably at the point now where you can see into the middle level where the chaos is reigning.
It's just like, I'm imagining she like kind of is spider climbing head first, and it's so you just see like brown hair and then this face come up from the top of the elevator shaft, and then she just is like, no.
What you can't see, but I'll describe for you cinematically, is there is you pass it on the way in. There is a lever that opens the main door into the whole fortress.
Mm-hmm.
They made that a focal point of their conflict, where the duergar were trying to shut the door because there was intruders.
Oh, no.
Then the barbarians overwhelmed the position. The duergar tried to take it back, and now the barbarians are trying to shut the door because they don't want the duergar to escape.
Yeah! I fucking love these murder daddies.
So they do murderous things. Una, that was your whole turn with a move and a dash. Kus, it is your turn. You are middle level now. You have about another 90 feet before you open into the bottom floor.
Okay, I will fly down 70 feet.
All right.
So that's going to be a total now of 140. We're saying the door's probably open like 40 feet off the ground.
Yep. We'll scroll down so you can see what you're looking at. The shaft opens up above this central platform.
God.
That's where the dragon was.
This is a shooting gallery.
Yeah. But you are under total cover at this point because you stopped before the shaft opens up. So only people who were directly below you would have a line of sight on you, and there is nobody currently directly below you. You can see that this iron platform that the dragon launched off from is it's definitely like heat scarred and blasted from whatever propulsion system the dragon used. It's sort of like a booster rocket to get some altitude.
Or Taco Bell.
I was just...
But aside from that, all you can see is where this empties out, and it is lit. This
It's lit, boy! Fucking lit!
this red hot molten metal is casting enough dim light that you can sort of see. Oh, you have your dark vision goggles anyway.
I don't use goggles. Pavu does?
Pavu does.
I get 15 feet blind sight.
Blind
so
sight.
It's
So you
good that
can't-
there is some ambient
Yeah,
light.
there is some dim light that you can make out the details that you're seeing.
So if there's nobody directly below me, and I haven't taken an action yet, I will do a held action. As soon as I see a duergar cross underneath, I'm going to shoot that fucker with a laser rifle.
Okay, sounds good. That's your action. It is Sai's turn. Sai, the elevator begins to shudder to life and is now going to go straight up to the top, unless you want to step off here.
No, we're going to the top. That's what those elevator can get up with their buds. They're all there waiting for us.
Yes, they
right?
are. They're all just
They're
waiting
gonna
around the
pop
elevator.
up
ready to
They're
shoot
not
you
moving
on.
past us down at all.
Yep. I don't have that weird
Like two
feeling at
ships
all.
in the night.
All right. Still no duergar in combat. They continue to declare held actions. You and maybe you Give me a perception roll. You definitely hear it. Give me a perception roll. See how strong your ears are feeling.
Whoa!
Fucking
Heard it.
Okay.
fucking strong.
You can hear the sound of raised duergar voices speaking in the duergar dwarvish that you're familiar with hearing but can't understand.
I speak Dwarven.
Do you speak duergar dwarven?
No.
Get fucked.
Yeah, same Z's.
Yep.
They're speaking Quebecois.
Yeah. And you can tell, like, some of these sound like a superior barking orders, trying to get the troops in line. Some of these sound like maybe raised voices in anger. And over that is the din of, it sounds like large pieces of iron machinery getting moved around, turned around, shuffled around, that sort of thing. Without being able to see what they're doing, it's hard to put a image to the sound of the moving around that you're hearing.
This is me vocalizing to you in character because these 3 Fruit Loops aren't with us, but they do have a giant lightning gun that shot a Spelljammer out of the sky, and we haven't seen that yet. And we're currently in the channel where the guns go. So they might be firing the Death Star main weapon momentarily.
But why would they do that right after they already fired the Death Star weapon?
Maybe they think that there's a possibility that more Illithids will come by ship. I don't know. Either way, I'm thinking they have a giant weapon, they make weapons, and they haven't done anything with that weapon yet, so...
Does my crit grant me any extra detail as to, like, where it's coming from? Or, like...
And actually, I'll reveal this now because I believe it's going to give Koos ability to activate his held action. You can see that these forked-shaped things on either side of the platform, that's what was holding the dragon up. They are now being... There's, like, workers coming up, and they're starting to rotate these large, like, crane structures off to the left and right. It looks like they're going to replace them with other types of pieces of machinery.
All right, so one of them is about to get capped.
You may shoot a... these are just straight-up duergar.
File and ready. 18 hits one, I'm sure?
Yes.
All right. I wrote down what the laser rifle did, and I lost it wherever I wrote it down. Hang on.
3d8.
Yeah.
That sounds right to me. Yep.
the rifle.
3d8.
And he is within short range, so...
Fabulous. Because he's a dwarf, he's always within short range. It's only 10 points.
All right.
No Jax mod on that, right?
No. It doesn't kill him, but it definitely makes him dive for cover. He takes like as much cover as he can get underneath one of these cranes and starts shouting up and pointing at the shaft. Anything else for Una?
Move another 30 feet, I guess, because I had moved down 120 so far, so another 30 will get me 150. I'm able to see out of the bottom of the shaft? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so I do that. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast this motherfucker taking cover.
Okay.
Which you ignore.
Yep.
Yes!
Yep. All you need to see is like one of his little rump muscles, and you can.
So you can get stuffed. No.
Can he not see her?
He could probably see her. I don't see why he wouldn't be.
Okay.
I've revealed my position, but maybe she hasn't revealed hers yet.
That's
I don't know
what
if it'd still be surprising or
I'm
not.
trying to push for advantage on her with these shots. That's all.
I think
No,
she's
he
gonna
just
kill
got
anyway.
shot in the ass. He's looking straight up at the shaft.
Straight up at the shaft.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be
This
surprised when more shots come from the shaft.
That might not actually do it. That's a 15 and a 16.
Plus 5?
Actually, believe it or not, the 16 will hit.
6. Plus 6.
No, plus 6. So the 15 hits as well?
The 16 hits.
16, so the target's
6
16.
points.
6 points?
Yep.
All right. He takes it. He's still alive.
What a bitch.
Fucker.
Yep. That is it for Una. Koos,
Why
it's your
didn't he
turn.
immediately die like a tough guy?
Yeah, seriously. All right, well, I can only see these workers so far, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well, I feel like I'm safer flying right here where I'm at, so I'm going to shoot this fucker who is taking cover again.
Okay.
16? No, 14.
14 doesn't hit.
I get 2 attacks. Shoot him again. Actually, I'm going to shoot a fresh guy. Somebody who's not undercover yet. There's a couple workers, right?
Yep.
All right, I'll shoot one that's not undercover. It's probably still bad. Yeah, it's only 13.
Oh, we
13
should
is
be
that?
undercover guy.
All right.
That's pretty bad.
Can you move out of range now?
I sure can. So I'm going to fly 35 feet straight up.
Okay. So you retreat further up the shaft.
Or 30 feet. 30 feet.
Ow.
And that's it for Cruz?
Yep.
Sai, your elevator has reached the attic. There's no one there waiting for you. Pavu is running away from you.
There-
They're dead. They're all dead.
So Pavu is up here going this way, and you are stepping off this elevator here.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the other side.
No, we're. Yeah, that's,
Oh, you know what? You might have been righty. You might have been righty-tighty.
Yeah.
In which case, all the same things that happened down here happened in Mirror Reverse. We just flipped this door to the other side, and it's all good. Don't worry about it, because we already did it. I'm not recounting it.
It's all good.
Yep. So, but you can step off of this elevator if that's something you want.
step out, see Pavu.
They crisscross. It's a fancy
running
elevator.
with the
Not
lever.
with pants.
Well, he's put the lever in the machine now. He's no longer running with the lever.
Gotcha.
You need help with that? What's going on?
Move the lever! The lever! Close the gate! Barn door! Close it!
I pull the lever.
Pull the lever, Sai.
I was trying so hard not to do the easy one.
With a couple of well placed cranks, your barn door closes, and now the cold air that was rushing in after that heat from the dragon that went by it has subsided, and the whistling winds outside and the swirling snow stop, and it is all peaceful for a moment here.
Yeah, in the basement there's other guys, so we should probably get going. Hey, where's Cruz and Una?
For once, I made maybe not the most recommend. They went down the shaft. Who's hopped on this weird little spoon, and Una just like a little hill child.
He just starts walking back towards the elevator.
Yes, thank you, Sai. I will come with you down the normal. I'm yelling at a closed door. Normal mode of normal people transportation.
Be a better monk.
I thought you said
You
be
hear
a
from
better
down the
mom.
shaft.
Oh, and I'll
just
stop
wait until I get my
concentration
shadow
on
step.
darkness.
Okay, so the darkness dissipates.
I'm gonna be level
what?
6.
As soon as all these duergar are dead.
The darkness is going to stay up for 10 minutes till I lose concentration
Oh, okay.
on it.
I like the darkness. The darkness is rad.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all for Sai.
It comforts
Yeah.
my Stygian heart.
Let's see.
Oh, unless wait, is there a dead bot? No, he threw it out the goddamn window. All right, we're good.
You need to go further down very quickly.
So, how far are you from the bottom of this?
70 feet.
70 feet. And how far are you?
It's a 200-foot shaft.
Yep.
I am 80 feet.
Okay. From down at the bottom of the shaft, from the ambient light, you see that these workers that are now under assault are calling for help, and 4 more duergar with crossbows run in to offer them cover as they try to finish their job down here. And 2 are going to shoot at you, and 2 are going to shoot at you.
For a long range, though, I hope, right?
You are less than 100 feet off the ground, right?
Shit.
Yep. Yep, I just realized I'm not 80 feet off the ground, I'm 50 feet off the ground.
That's 2 bad rolls on Kus, though. That's going to be an 11 and a 9. That's not going to get there.
No dice.
And 2 shots at Una. That is a 20 and an 8. The 20 will hit.
And my concentration.
Yeah,
on
that's what I'm worried about.
Well, let's start with this.
You gotta make the check. You might not fail.
You take 6 points of damage, piercing damage, not magical.
It's only DC 10.
Yep.
And now you can make your concentration check.
Who's got inspiration?
I do. Take my inspiration.
Do +1 con? +2 con.
Plus 2 con. Yes!
Yes! You don't fall 70 or 50 feet to
Yeah,
your...
it could have been.
You gotta go 51 feet straight up, like right now.
All right. These duergar are clearly working on keeping you from descending and attacking their engineers. That is all for the duergar. Those are all the duergar you can see. Zev, it is your turn. The elevator is going to start its descent.
From the darkness, Zev will first say, Pavu, did you just say that they went down the shaft?
Yep. She got her little creepy climbing hands on, and Post has his little bewitched spoon.
And then you just hear, thump. Ow, fuck!
Well, maybe Una does not have her spider climb up anymore.
It's not
We'll
bad.
find out when we get to the bottom.
Yeah.
So she'll step out of the darkness and say, we ought to regroup by the shaft to make sure that they can come back to us and take the opposite elevator, for the duergar down there will be expecting us.
Yes, we will.
Pretty good. Smells terrible. Tastes good.
And so then Zev will just use all of her movement to get toward the shaft,
All right.
which I assume is still open.
Yep, you are all shafted up.
And I'll if I can, I'll look down. I have a lot of movement this turn, by the way. I can go.
So
like,
the middle shaft is closed.
The middle
but we
shaft is
that.
closed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we closed that.
You have 180 feet of dark vision or something crazy? 120?
so wait, which shaft are they down?
The
though?
big doors where the dragon came out, we closed that.
Yep.
And they went down that shaft because.
And that was when Josh had a stroke.
Because of the stupid things he does.
So okay, if I can see that it's closed, she'll just say.
It's like if you look up, you can see the barn doors that they closed, but you can look down and see down all the way.
there's
you
like
can't
windows
see all the way
up.
down to the very bottom level
Okay,
because that's
okay.
more than 120 feet.
I just wanted to stop.
So they're
more
not trapped in
dragons.
there.
No, they can still come back up to where you are and hop out
Okay.
without any
I just didn't want more dragons
impediments.
sticking
You also
out.
you can't see to the bottom of the shaft, but you can see both of us. 120 feet will get to both of us.
You know how it is with dragons. I see one, that means there's tons more down there.
Yeah, they swarm like locusts.
Yeah.
They're like cockroaches.
And
Yes.
I'll just see if I can spot them.
You can spot both of them. Yes, with 120 feet of dark vision, you can see both of them down, taking cover at the base of this shaft.
And taking fire from crossbows.
Yep. Yeah, every once in a while, like at the edge of the periphery of your dark vision, you see like crossbow bolt, crossbow bolt, crossbow bolt.
Zev shakes her head.
The pressure's still down there, huh?
No, they should come back to us.
We don't want to go down there and do some major ace keeping?
We should assume a different area of attack where they aren't expecting us to come from.
What if we go at the other door and we go down the
That was my suggestion, Pablo. Yes.
Let's do it.
All right. So that was Zevelin's turn. Are you doing anything else?
I guess if I still have a bonus action left, I will do an assist to Pavu. I don't know. There's nothing I can really do.
Okay.
So yeah, nothing this turn. I guess I'm done. I'll just take cover from anywhere where the shaft people might see me.
All right, sounds good.
But I'll try to wave to them at least before I do so. Like urge them to come up.
I thought you meant
They don't have 120 feet of dark vision, so I'm not sure they'll be able to see.
Have fun, kids.
Have fun storming the castle.
think I might.
You do.
Yes.
All right. Well, if you're looking in that direction, you can see Zev like waving you to come back up.
Yeah.
All right. Pavu, it is your turn.
So we're looking down the shaft.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to go back and just look down the shaft. I mean, this is all closed at the topmost level.
But there's like, I'm assuming it's like there's like pillars on the other side and you can kind of look down like in the where we
Yeah.
okay.
It's like looking from the second level to the first level at the Holy Mall.
Got it. Actually, that's really helpful. Weirdly. So okay, so we're
If the second level was 200 feet below you.
yeah. Wow, the hot topic's really far down there. So are we trying to get up to the top level, or are we trying to go down there and like do bra? Like
You're on the top level.
yeah, but what are we trying to do as a group right now? Because like I
We
don't
cannot-
want to start going down the elevator.
We can't have this meeting of the minds because she and I are not anywhere near your conversation.
Okay, great.
Pick a thing and just do it.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem we have is once the party got split, nobody can coordinate.
Fabulous. Okay, well, I'm gonna yell down the shaft and go, "We're coming down!" And I get in the other elevator on the other side.
Zev cringes that you're being loud and drawing attention, but doesn't say anything.
All right. So
I just don't want them to come back up.
All right. So you are getting in the elevator that Sai and Zev did not get in, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
She's not in the mood to be shafted right now.
do you have any sort of seeing blind?
I have 60 feet dark vision goggles.
Dark vision, okay.
I got that Riddick shit.
All right. Yep. Well, this will be fun then. So you step onto the elevator platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. And immediately stabbed by two invisible duergar.
Should have jumped down the shaft, bitch!
Like, I thought Brian was trying to kill me a different way.
I'm trying to kill you in any way I have. Yep. So,
But, like, do they hit me, though?
Probably.
Ben, can you just verify this?
Wow. That is authentic.
The old shit and crit. Unfortunately, that was rolled with advantage, so that'll be a crit.
And another crit.
Probably.
Let's see.
Remember Pavu? That was cool.
So 2d8.
What happened to Pavu?
Pabu got duergar.
He'll always be in my heart.
Where?
And in my
In the
stomach.
elevator.
At the top of the elevator.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah, invisible duergar started to ascend. They were sick of your bullshit.
I see.
So that's 13 points of damage on the first attack.
Hi, that's not the worst.
He can only make one if he's using a crossbow.
These
Oh
are
no,
guys
that is a
standing.
war pick.
These are dudes who came
yeah.
up on the elevator invisible.
Yep.
Okay.
And the second one will be a 19 to hit. So that'll be another 9 points of damage from the war pick.
Fuck me sideways. I had 8 hit points left.
Oh,
bro.
God.
It sucks that they have two attacks.
Oh no, that was one
There's
attack
two guys.
each.
Two guys.
Two guys, one attack each. Both of them at advantage because they were invisible when they attacked.
2 guys, 1 Goliath.
They're both visible now, though.
Alright.
Yeah, you guys are probably just going down the elevator and you just hear, fuck! Like,
All right, so that was it for Pavu.
clearly,
That is it for Pablo.
clearly, Brian!
Una is in the shaft. Shaft bound. What are we doing?
I skedaddle 60 feet
All right.
back up.
Take shots first.
I can't get 50 feet.
Oh, because you have to move and dash?
I have to move and dash. I only have 30 foot
Alright, yeah.
movement.
Did they go on the Duergar's initiative?
No, they went on their held action.
Gotcha.
They were waiting. They were waiting on the elevator for somebody to step on. Yeah. So you move and dash?
Yep.
All right. Then it is Kuzbalad's turn.
I'm going to fire 2 shots at one of the guys with crossbows.
Okay.
One die sucks, but the other one's a 25.
25 will hit. Do damage.
12 points.
All right.
And then I will fly 70 feet straight up.
Okay. Foop. Side's turn. Then Duergar.
I thought I all this walking back and forth to the elevators. I'm still at the other elevator. Not.
And you have no idea anything went wrong.
Yeah, so I don't even know what was going on.
Yep.
So
Actually, you ran all the way around and did this door, so you're probably here.
I'm not entirely sure where I am either.
I think you two are both on the right side, and Pavu went to the left.
yeah.
Okay.
So we don't know what happened. Except for his yelling.
Yeah, you probably heard Pavu yell out when he went down from getting warpicked in the back.
Okay.
So and Pavu probably fell in the elevator. By the time we run over there, the elevator will be going down.
Elevators, man.
This
Fucking suck.
How do they work?
Suck, man.
I'm just imagining when the doors open at the bottom and we start fucking down.
Dave,
Yeah, I don't.
can you cast spells through your familiar, like wizards can?
I don't. Only touch spells. Oh, only touch spells. I'm gonna summon Shiitake.
But
Yeah.
you guys don't know that this happened to me, so like I don't know.
You did just yell.
You did yell out.
Yeah, I'm going to give that much to them.
Okay, okay.
You didn't die silently.
And
You made a
Sai
Christopher Lee
realizes
appropriate
that,
sound.
the elevator, there's that. So he's going to be like, the only way I can get there is summon a flying familiar and send it that way.
Okay. What's the fly speed on your familiar?
It's going to be, I'll do a bat. So whatever
60?
a bat is. So 60, yeah.
60? All right. So if you summon it from over here on this elevator, you can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and it can get to about there.
I'm sorry to say that bats have a fly speed of 30 feet.
But owls have 60.
You do an owl.
Sure, owl.
Hoot hoot, motherfucker!
Then with a 60-foot fly, you can get from where you are to this windowsill here.
Yeah.
I will grant you to be able to see through your familiar. You can see what's going on. You can see Pavu on the ground with 2 Duergar standing over him.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, so, I guess the next 60 to get at least in the elevator and hopefully not get destroyed. I'll keep the familiar up top.
Okay.
Because I know Duergar are short.
Yep, they haven't enlarged, so they are just regular door size right now. All right, so you are in the topmost part of the elevator.
Yep.
All right, and that's your whole turn.
That's it.
All right, Duergar.
And I let Zev know what's going on.
All right. Yeesh, Duergar are really fucking rude. Sorry, Pavu.
I figured.
Yep, Ripperoonie.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Do we have any resurrection spells?
No.
Of course not.
No.
Why
So
would we do that?
down and incapacitated are auto crits, right?
They still have to roll to hit,
Okay.
which is
You're
insane.
not down, are you?
The pub is 0.
You are. Okay.
I'm-
Well, yeah.
Deceased.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, Kate.
Advantage to hit and auto crit,
Yep.
which means 2 failed death saves per hit.
Yep.
Yeah. And 2 hits from each, so.
So I'm dead.
you're
Oh, well,
dead.
almost certainly. He's got to
Yeah, I gotta roll the hit.
He might roll double ones. You never know.
It's a 4 and a 16. So you hit on the first one. That's 2 death saving
2 death
throws,
saves.
and that's a crit on the second.
I died!
Oh,
First character
sorry.
Pavu!
You really showed your hand trying to kill Kate really early in this session.
I didn't expect it to work. I kind of feel irritated.
Please.
Brian, we roll new characters.
I know.
Or we find someone to resurrect my body, or I roll a new character.
So,
Whatever,
unfortunately, that's
whatever.
the last thing you see through the eyes of your familiar is Pavu on the ground and these two...
Effectively getting beheaded, probably.
Yeah, these two duergar with their war picks just giving her the old coup de grace. Like, two war picks to the back of the skull. And
Yeah, Sai
know
breaks
what?
down and just starts crying.
Aww.
You could just reanimate my dead body as one of your familiar.
Oh God! Don't ruin the point and scene.
Well, that's
All right, so that is
What were you
it.
about to say?
Well, I
I
was
think
going to say, at least it's cold outside, so, I mean, resurrection of any
Oh,
kind.
gentle repose by
Yes.
way of winter.
Everyone's gentle reposed out there.
All right, so that is it for the duergar. Actually, they're going to disembark the elevator.
I thought you were going to say disembowel. They already did.
Disembark the elevator and scoot over to this corridor here. They don't see your owl, so they don't know that anybody's onto them yet. That's it for the duergar. It is Zev's turn.
Well, first I'll
And
cup a hand.
then Una's on deck.
I'll cup a hand over Sai to prevent anybody from hearing the crying, and just whisper, "What happened?"
It's like crying in the freezer at work.
She does her best to hide her feelings for the moment because expressing them will cause us to be revealed. Okay, mastermind. She thinks quickly and does something very clever that the player hasn't thought up yet.
How about
Do you want a minute?
She goes home.
Man, playing a rogue is high pressure for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Did it look like Una and Kus were going back up?
Yes.
Okay, that's a start. I think... Is my stealth still applicable from last time?
Yeah, you haven't been discovered yet.
Okay, well, as the duergar will likely be scanning the perimeter or something, I'll go up to that hallway there and keep a stealth around the corner and just ready in action to laser rifle whoever comes within view.
Got it. All right. Ready to action for Zev. Una.
And then I will use my bonus action on the way there to give advantage to give Mastermind advantage to Sai.
Okay. Very good. Una's turn.
Okay, so I was 50 feet from the bottom of the shaft, moved 60 feet back up, so I'm 110 feet from the bottom of the shaft. Can I still see, like, down and, like, can I still see what's going on at the bottom of the shaft? Or?
Yes, because it's dim light at the bottom of the shaft.
light
So
at the bottom.
there's probably an area where you see pitch blackness, but you see the light coming from the bottom. So
But can I see, like, action? Can I see, like, duergar running around?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep shooting duergar, because
Yep.
I'm out of their range at this point, but I've got spell sniper, bitch.
you have your choice between crossbow duergar and just standard like engineer style duergar.
The crossbow duergar seem to be a bigger problem in us getting down there.
One of them's been damaged as well.
One of them looks like it's about bloodied.
Yeah,
You can pick off that one if you want.
yeah, I'll just flash this motherfucker, because that's worked really great so far.
Hey!
All right, roll that damage. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
That bean dough.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage kills that duergar.
Yes!
So one's aiming a crossbow, like trying to like get a bead on you, but it's so far up the shaft that it's wondering if the bolt's just going to come barreling down the shaft back at it, and it gets pegged in the fucking forehead. Keels over and dies. Anything else for Una?
Nope. I'm gonna hang out here, because...
Or even on numbers.
All right.
1 for 1.
So she's staying in the shaft.
Yep, the 14-year-old is staying in the shaft.
Good place for her. Work it. Koos, and then Sai.
They've fired it effectively up at us, or have they not fired yet?
Their turn has not come up yet.
Their turn has not come up yet.
Yep.
Great. Then I'm going to take a shot of opportunity. I'm going to go 40 feet down,
Okay.
shoot, and then go 30 feet back up.
Okay. Engineer or crossbow?
Crossbow.
All right.
Those are both going to hit. That's 17-17.
Okay. Roll damage.
Uh, 29 points.
Kills it outright. two laser blasts and he crumbles.
There were a total of, what, 4 you said?
Four crossbowmen, 4 engineers.
Maybe we should just keep working this room over and let these guys come
think
down
so.
the other way.
Because by the time they get down there,
These guys will have taken up defensive positions or whatever. We can keep them busy.
All right. So that's it for Koos?
Yep. So I'll
Sigh.
be 101 feet up for what that's worth.
Sure. Yep.
I'm going to head towards the duergar. And
Okay.
Once I get within range of a chill touch, I'll let him have it.
What's the range on Chill Touch?
120?
120, you said? All right. So if you stand at the end of the hallway where Zev is sort of using this cover to remain in stealth, you'll see them when they come around the corner. You can declare that as a held action if
Yeah.
you want. Sure. Because they're going to go right after your turn. So they come around the corner.
You have advantage.
Yep. Both of you can make your attacks of opportunity. Or your held action attacks.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
a
20.
dirty 20.
16.
Filthy,
16 hits.
slutty 20.
20 hits. Do damage. Get revenge for your fallen companion.
You ever seen a goblin go fucking feral?
Yeah, we saw that 3 sessions ago.
Goblin mode.
Full goblin mode.
Literally, goblin mode.